Good morning and welcome to my channel. This is Mrs. Greenthumb and very excited this morning because I woke up and I have three, not one, but three monarch butterflies together today. It is so exciting. Three. I've had two a couple times, but three. And Lisa, you're the first one. I'm going to get all this set, but you're the first one to come in and you're the first bird, one of the first ones to get named for one of the butterflies. So do you want me to call it Lisa, or what would you like me to name your butterfly under that I'm releasing for you? Passion's Journey, P for P, Lisa. Exciting, Lisa. I'm so happy. So what do you want the name to be? What would you like the name to be? And I have three of them. It's really exciting. This is, next year if I get more butterflies, I could technically have a whole bunch born in one day. It depends on when they go into chrysalids, but I was really half asleep because I stayed up late. I couldn't go to bed. I wasn't tired. And then I went, oh my God. I wake up and Trucker Man says, you got three. I went, what? Three? This is fantastic. This is so cool. You want Passion? All right. You got it. Passion it is, honey. I'm so happy. Like, I love it when my friends come in here and you come in and you got it. I hope some of the other people come in. So there's three, so I got two more to give away. Well, not give away, but, release. And I'm hoping that a few of them come in. Oh, my God. NLW. You were with me last night. You are the next one. Congratulations. You're the second one on my channel. So, oh, wait a minute. I'm writing your name down. What would you like your butterfly to be named? I have three babies, not just one. So what would you like your butterfly to be named after, released under? I'm writing the names down. I got one more to go. So what would you like? LNW show was talking to me. We were staying up pretty late, so we're here. I can't believe we're up this early, actually. So let me do the count. LNW show. Give me the name for your butterfly, please, and thank you. Whatever you want to name it. If you want to release under your own name, you want to release under someone that passed away, or a friend, or a relative that's living now, or whatever you want. You pick the name, and I'm just waiting for the name here. And let me show you the video. I'll show you the video now. I was just waiting for a couple minutes to show you the three babies that I have here. Oh, Shanti. All right, you want Shanti or Show, I guess. You want well, I don't know which. Show is actually easier for me. So, or Show. I'll take Show because it's part of your channel name. And we will release it under Show. That's fine with me. I'm waiting for one more, and then I'll change the name of my live stream here for the names of the butterflies. So we have Passion and we have Show. And then we're going to go get the video on here. I'll show you the video of the three born here. I filmed it right now. So right there. Ready? I got to rename this after, but there you guys. There they are. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So I got two left.
Did I expect
and I have two little babies waiting.
Look it up.
I got one I'm going to put outside pretty soon because it's got to get ready to chrysalid maybe any day. And the other one's really tiny.
Incredible.
So
butterflies.
I'm getting down to the wire because, it's that late time of season. So I'll have to do this next year, and hopefully I can get a bunch and do the same thing and do the same thing. I'm looking forward to this as an annual thing. I'm going to do it when I get as many or as little butterflies as I get. I will always bring it here, release it under a couple family members, and then we're going to go from there to releasing to people in my channel. So there we go.
One over there.
So yeah, they're caterpillars first. Oh, you didn't see this? Let me show you some footage in a minute. I'm just showing you the three butterflies, and we're just waiting for another name. But here, this is what they look like. I have all stages of, let's see. I'll show you what they look like when they first start out. Well, I always do this. Oh, that's not what I want. There's the milkweed. They're born on milkweed. And then you go to this stage where they're really tiny caterpillars. And they go to all kinds of stages here. So your caterpillar started out with an egg that hatched, that became a tiny little caterpillar, and then moves up to a big caterpillar, and then they climb and they form into a jay or a pupus, and then they turn into a chrysalid within probably less than 24 hours. Well, it is less than 24 hours. I know that for a fact. And then you have to wait, and they kind of hatch between 9 and 11 days. So next year I want to really keep track of this. Oh, I got to put the names. So these guys were all born today, which is August 19th. I'm trying to do a journal and keep track of this from year to year. I never wrote it all down. I just have some of it in my head. And see what I learn every year. I put notes. Right, and I got the last one we're waiting for. Yeah, see this? Oh, you never seen it? You haven't been in here when I did this? You're going, wow, this is, I've done this for 4 years, so you haven't been here. See, that's what I'm saying. I repeat a lot because a lot of people are new, didn't even see this. And I've aired it now 17 times. I've done a video at least on this. I have done it for 4 years. And they go to Mexico. They do, I have the map too. I think I put it back on. I will show you. Where did I put it? And I'll do this all next year again. But here they migrate. Hi, Dwayne. Dwayne! Woohoo! Dwayne! Dwayne is number 3. Dwayne! Dwayne, what would you like to name your butterfly released? I had 3 born, and you're the 3rd one that came in the channel. So what would you like the butterfly name to be? And here's a little LNW. This is a little migration pattern. Yeah, they migrate from Mexico through to the States, like California, one area, and all down through the States. They come through Canada, and they're like 3rd and 4th generation. They're like, for us, they're about 2nd and 3rd generation when they lay their eggs. And then the ones I have are either 3rd or 4th generation to go back to Mexico. Peter, all right, you got it, Peter. So now I can name, if you look at the name of the title of this live stream, it's going to be changed right now in front of your very eyes. I will put the names of the butterflies right now so you have somewhere to reference. Oh, Amber wasn't supposed to be on there. Somewhere to reference your butterfly that was released onto you forever. Like, I don't get rid of these live streams, especially on the butterflies. I mean, I've got rid of some, but so Passion, Show, and Peter. There you go, guys. Save. Then I got to go and edit a couple things, but the title just changed for all you 3. And well, thank you. That's the last book. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, rename. And I'm gonna put right here. I have notes on here for until I'm done. I clean up all my OBS after, but for this year until I'm done.
Look it up.
Susan! Oh,
this is the most I've had.
I wish. I want Susan to come in and get one before. Susan, I still got about. Well, I got 2 left to be born, which are going to be any day now, Susan. I think they were born. They went into chrysalids close, and then I have 2 little ones. So I'm going to be determined to get Susan one.
I had 2 in one day, but
I just am trying to play a thing fair. The first one come into my live stream, but if you already had one named after you, I really appreciate you coming back, even though you had one named after you. Don't leave me because you had one named. And for those who have never had one named, first one of them coming in gets one. So Susan's one of the ones I really wanted you to get one, Susan. But I know you're not going to lose sleep over it. But I do have like 2 more left, and then I have 2 little baby ones. So there they are. I'm showing the 3 right now, born.
This is this,
and they're called Passion, Show, and Peter.
Did I expect this? No.
All right, Susan.
Look it up.
I know. I want to be doing this next year too. So it's something that I really like. I might not get a lot of people coming here, but I still would love to do it.
One day.
Oh, Cliff. Hi, Cliff, honey. I still want to do this. Thank you, Susan and Cliff, for your support coming in all the time. I do appreciate you guys. I just want to tell you that. A shout out for Susan Lee and Mr. Doughboy 356.
Or I had two
So
one
we
day.
have, this is a list of names of the butterflies that I've released, and today the 3 will go out. Bruce, Naya, Peyton, Josh, Gary, Christine, Larry, Nikki, Christopher, Dan, Kathleen, Helen, Larry, Pebbles, Wanda, Amber, Passion, Show, and Peter. And I'm starting to tag. And I'm starting to take their birth dates too. I got to go back because this is stuff I want to put in a journal that I'm going to make up for this year. It can keep it, like if I forget a year from now, I'll remember. Okay, here's my notes. I had this many butterflies. This is what I released. This is what their names were. This is what they were born. And another thing I should have kept track is the sex of the butterfly. I didn't do that because I'd like to see how many actually were male and female to the percentage of how many I had. I should have did that. I started to do it, but I did not.
In one day, this is the most.
You know, I only started yesterday doing it. Amber's was a girl, and that actually was David Carlisle's butterfly. I got to remember that because people are changing names, so I got to make sure that people that didn't get one get one. So it's kind of cool though. 3. This is very exciting for me. First 3. I've had a couple 2s in one day, and this is the first set of 3 I had this year. So that's kind of cool. Very, very cool for me. And thank you guys all for coming, and it's cool that you got here. And I don't even think you expected this either. You guys came in and go, oh, we're just visiting, and you didn't realize you were the first ones in here. Ooh, so I gotta shut my phone off. Let's get that phone off. All right. So that I love it. I'm going to show you that, but it's cool. I've been, if you guys just
this is
unacceptable. By the way, if you can't sleep, I've been coming on live or something. I couldn't sleep last night.
Look it up.
So I used to do that all the time, come on live and have a place that we all could chat with each other about pretty well anything. I start off gardening, but we talk about anything. And so if you see late night, come on in if you want to join me. It means I'm wide awake and we can all talk about anything you want to talk about. I've missed that. Most of my stuff have been kind of butterflies, garden, and I will do those. You'll see those events where I'm going to strictly talk about gardening and butterflies because some people like that. And then the late night shows, I'm going to try to save for more garden stuff or anything we want to talk about. Because, you know, you're wide awake and we all have company for each other. So it was nice. And by the way, I have to thank LNW Show. Thank you for keeping me company last night. We had a few people. It was cool. A little bit of the gang. And if you're not there, that's okay. And if you're there, welcome, you guys. So it was fun. We had a show last night. They came in, a late night show, I call it. And it was nice.
Well,
I thought it was about time for them. You're welcome.
Did I expect
I got a butterfly. How cool?
No, 3. Look
yeah,
up.
it was
3
cool.
In one day, this is the most I've had. In one day.
The one in the middle you want?
Incredible.
That one in the middle, pretty. You want the one in the middle. All right, I can do that. It's not a big deal to pick.
Exciting.
Passion, do you have an issue with that? Do you want me to pick one for you? I have no idea, by the way, if they're girl or boy, okay, because they didn't open their wings. So if you want to give me an order of which one is which, you guys can do that, like, if you want. Or does it matter? Let's see. Passion, do you want to pick one or do you care? No issue, okay. They're all pretty. Yeah, I think they're all pretty. It's just, they're seeing a close-up of the middle one, so if it's okay, they are all pretty, Susan, I agree. They're identical, really. There's no major changes of any of them. They're all in good shape, which I'm really happy to see. I haven't seen them fly, but they just got born. I got to give them a break. That one probably in the corner was born first because it's moving. It seems to be moving more. But I'll tell you what the sex of your butterfly after. I will just pick one for each one of you. So I'll give you, since LNW wants the middle, that's fine, and Lisa doesn't care.
Did I expect this?
So I'll take the middle one for you, and then I'll take,
look it up.
you know, I'll name it just so I know when I pull them out. I want to know the sex, if it's a girl or a boy. So the middle's NW, the right will be Lisa, Passion, and the left will be for Dwayne, which is Peter. So that's what we'll do. It'll make sense to me because then I can take them out and I can say, okay, so the one that was released for Passion's a girl, the one LNG was a boy, whatever. I want to see if any of these are boys. Take a guess, you guys. Do you think any of these are boys? Just for the heck of it. Oh, I got the sound off. Oh my God, I forgot about the sound. Turn the camera off. I left the sound off, but I think I said everything nice. There was no screaming, and I was just so excited about showing you that I have through this. First time I had 3. You weren't really supposed to hear all that, but hey, I do it all the time. Turn the camera off me. Yeah, that's funny, Susan. So what do you think? Do I get any boys out of this? 1 out of 3. Just take a guess. We're just having fun. Susan, how many do you think? Is it going to be all girls? Is it going to be 1 boy? And to me, I feel like the odds are more girls. But hey, I didn't do a count. Be a boy, but doesn't matter. I don't know if they are like birds. No, you can't tell unless the wings are open. That's why there's no cheating here going on, L and W. You have to literally see the wings open in 2 dots. So I have no idea. I didn't check. I'm not bugging them. I let them sit for like 4 hours and let them, let's relax. If you were born, would you like to be on the go? No, I give them a break and I let them relax, let their wings dry out, and then eventually I move them if they're getting restless. 2 girls, okay. Let's have fun with this. I'm going to write that down, Susan. And we'll find out when I come back the next time. Susan says 2 girls. I was born... You're so funny, Cliff. You know what, Cliff? I'm beginning to really love you. There's something about you that you're growing on me, Cliff. You're growing on me. I was going to joke with you, but as we say, you're growing on me like warts grow. No, I'm just kidding, though. I don't know. I'm trying to do have a better sense of humor. I have one, okay? It's just weird. Cool. Oh, don't want you to move them. Yeah, you have to wait for so many hours and let them have a break. It's kind of like if you were a baby. Would you like to go on the go all over when you're just born? So that's kind of, I give them a break. Hey, so how many do you think? Cliff says I was born a girl. That's cool. NLW, Passion. Tell me how many boys, how many girls. What do you think? Let's see the odds are just for some fun. I don't know. I feel like that's why I said turn camera off. They will move. Yeah. No cheating, eh? That'll be fun, Susan. I got you. That'll be cool. I'm going to take a guess. I don't know. I feel like Susan, I feel like I'm with you, but the odds have been 2 girls, 1 boy. Okay. So you do the same thing, 2 girls. NLW says 2 girls. All right, 2 girls, and you think 1's a boy. I feel like they are all girls. Me too. Lisa, that's my 3 girls and 1. Hey, I only got 3 butterflies. He says 3 girls and 1 boy. Okay, Passion, I'm with you. I'm going with Lisa. I feel 3 girls, and so I'm going to put my name down because I think it's 3 girls too, but it'd be cool if it wasn't. So I'm going to put me with Lisa because I think that. And Dwayne wants to say, you want to say 3 girls, Dwayne? Is that what you're putting? I'm writing this down for tomorrow or whenever the next one's born. I'll come back and for cute notes I'll tell you. Or ask me if I forget. But do you want 3 girls, Dwayne? Is that what we're doing? I'm going to say 2 girls. Okay, 2 girls. I'm going to put 2 girls because I need... Okay, and I wasn't even putting 1 boy because we know that the last one's a boy. But I will do that. Okay, guys. Girls rule the world. That's cute. Come... Open your wing. You won't see it, Susan. You're funny. I feel I filmed it so I couldn't cheat that way. No, I don't even have a clue what they are. I left them alone. So I will tell you, and this is how I'm doing it because you don't matter. So, or not that, I didn't mean to say you don't matter. I mean it doesn't matter for you guys. So the first one will be L&E. The right is Lisa, Passion, and the second one is Dwayne, which is Peter. And let's see, I'm going to see, I'll match, I'll tell you the sexes of them. Like I said, the next time I come on, you'll know the answer to that. You want me to sing to them? Sing to them, they will open their wings and dance. Okay, I'll try, Lisa. I'll see if they're going to, girls are delicious. I love both of them, but I love that one though. Actually, I think girls rule. I think that's funny. I love it all. Girls rule the world. Love it. Love that. But we like men too. Men are good too. Men are pretty smart cookies. I think we need men too. That's what I think. Oh boy. Let's see what else I got. This has been fun. Thank you very much, you guys. You know, I might not have a big crowd, but I got an awesome crowd. That's what I always say. Might not always be big, but I love the people that I know that come on here. And that's what matters more. All right, so let me show you, you guys. Let's do the butterfly thing, right? Let's go and show you amongst the beautiful list. Okay, there's a little video. Let's go. That's Bruce. I love that I did this. I'm going to take it off my OBS, but I will have it on my hard drive as a file for pulling up at any time. I choose Peter for 4 reasons. I had a grandma named Peter. Oh, really? Granddad named Peter, too. Uncle's named Peter, and my favorite drummer is Peter Edward Baker, Ginger Baker, who has his birthday today. Well, there we go. That's cool, Dwayne. Well, I'm sure they will all know why you released them. You know, people, you feel the spirits around you. They're here. They know. I feel that they're there. And thank God I don't run into them, because I'd be running out of my house. I cannot do it. Hello, girls, guys, everyone. David. Dave. How's it going, Dave? How is it going, darling? I got to get doing some gardening after I'm almost done, Dave, and I'll be getting onto the garden kick pretty soon. We'll be talking garden stuff soon. But I got to, you know, it's coming to a sad end. Seriously, it was a lot of work, but I really enjoyed it. It's the most I've ever had of butterflies. I've learned a lot this year from it. So it's kind of sad. It's a happy thing, but it's a sad thing that it's coming to an end. Because, you know, I only have a few more, and I won't get any more. It's just too late. I won't pick up any. I won't look for them. It's too late. I want them to be healthy when I leave, let them go, and I want them to be in warm weather the best I can. And we're already going to August 19th. So, I am excited. Okay, that one was Bruce, and then we're going to go to Naya, my granddaughter. That was my husband's. There's my granddaughter. That's Naya. See, and they're all different footages. And there's, I don't know which one that one was. And there we have, this is a good one though. It shows all kinds of stuff on Peyton. We have Peyton. So I had 2 that day. That's what it was, Peyton and Josh. That's Peyton. And the other one was Josh. This is Josh. Actually, that must have been Josh being born. Yeah, this was a cool one right here. Kind of creepy looking though. It looks like a spider or something at first, but nonetheless, I wish I had better footage. But this is pretty good footage right here for me to have to show you what it looks like after they come out of the chrysalid. For those of you who haven't seen this video, I think it's kind of cool. But I think they look kind of creepy. In all honesty, I don't find that they look beautiful at this stage. But hey, it's cool what they turn into for sure. No, sorry, honey bunny. No, but I like the sign too there, Cliff. My husband would kill me if I gave it to you. Yeah, well, that's how they're born. And see, they're cleaning themselves right now. See that? That thing's sticking out. That's what they eat with, and they're cleaning their body. So actually, if you think about it, they do have probably a food source until right after they're born, because they clean themselves all up. You can see it. As soon as they get born, they clean all the liquid up. Yeah, you tried. Yeah, I know, I agree, Lise. I always said that. It surprises. A beautiful butterfly fits in that small little thing. It's true. Yeah, it's very true. Anyways, that's Josh. Must have been Josh because I named it Josh. And then we got Gary's next.
Let's see, this one's
and these ones have different stages of what it looks like. Climbing up. There they do. They climb up, and I had to keep an eye on them. When they get too many, they kind of get fighting of corners. Like it's like they all want to go in a corner. They don't want to go in the center or anything. They need to go in the corner, and they kind of fight for areas when you have a whole lot of them. It was weird. I'm going to note that down because it was true. They have like personalities, believe it or not, and some of them get more feisty than the other ones. And if it likes a corner where it's going to chrysalid, it kind of almost knocks the other one out. I had to move them because some of them get a little too feisty, and some of them are just relaxing, going up there, don't bother anybody. Oh, you have relatives named Joshua and Gary, yeah. And then this is my sister and brother-in-law, Christine and Larry. And I will start next year by naming some of my rest of my family. I'm gonna do my family members, some of them, and then I continue on coming back to the channel. But I will be doing probably next year my brother-in-law and my niece for next year too. So that's cool. Yeah, this is what they look like. They form like a J. They hang down and form a J until they wait for so many hours, like less than 24 hours, and they'll put all that green stuff all over them, which I should get the name of that too. That's what I mean. I'm going to have little notes for myself next year. Do a little more homework and study on it. Look, I love how they eat too. They eat like little piglets. When they get hungry, that's what I'm saying. I've been so noticing that, and I've said it over and over, that if you want to do this, you need a lot of milkweed. They eat a lot. My chinchilla Dobie. Oh, okay, my chinchilla. And Doughboy, as far as I know, he is good. I have been out of town. My son is at the house with all the Oh, you're out of town? Where are you at, Lise? Are you having a little mini vacation? You having a little mini vacation there, Lise? So these ones are two, Christine and Larry. And then we got, there's my sister. This one's Nikki. Well, look, I like the 3 stages it shows. The butterfly, the J, and the chrysalis. This one has, that's my first batch of 9. And I had batch of 9, I had a batch of 7, and this is the last set of 6. And this is, it says releasing them. So yeah, I like this was the one I released. And this one, it was a girl. Because you don't see any dots. And I have one film of when I released Bruce, the first one. And it shows the 2 dots really good. And I don't know what I did with the film footage. So now as soon as I film it, I put it right up online so everyone sees it.
I want to put you in the trees. Come here.
I am near Chicago. Was visiting my husband. I am heading back today, probably in a couple hours. Well, be safe. God bless, Lisa, and be safe with your journey, your trip coming home. Please be safe and be careful. Be careful.
Well, that's
There's
the
my
male.
marigolds. Actually, these marigolds brought a lot of insects. Like it was impressive. This
no, it's him. It's
no,
right
not
here.
marigolds. Sorry, forget-me-nots. These forget-me-nots. A lot of the butterflies and all kinds of things like the forget-me-nots.
Goodbye,
I saw
baby.
Monarch in my garden the other day.
Goodbye.
It's the first one I've seen in quite a while. Really? You know, we're starting to see a lot around here right now, Dave. And I should notate, we're talking about we're in August, and now we're seeing quite a few around the area. But I have, my neighbor releases them, I release them, so 2 of us
male. It's not.
right on the same street release them.
He's ready to
So
go.
there's other people releasing them, so it is kind of cool. I love Chicago. I was in Chicago at the airport. My late maternal grandfather used to live and work in Chicago after he came from Poland in the early 19th. Wow, Dwayne. I actually like Chicago. I've rated it when I was traveling. I rate it as a really nice place. Can you bore that? I don't have a trailer anymore. If there's a trailer here, I don't know which one you're looking at. I don't have a trailer.
Male. He's a little bit scared.
Probably is a trailer. I didn't notice, but it's definitely
No,
not
it's
mine.
him. It's right here.
We got rid of ours. And here is Christopher, my grandson. Oh, wait, why would I do that again? Christopher was up there. I'm not sure. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do Dan and Kathleen. Dan and Kathleen. Oh, you have relatives in Chicago? Oh, cool. So this was Dan and Kathleen. And these were people, Helen and Larry, that's not actual the names, because one is, David Carlisle has a butterfly in here that's not, it was named after, I think after Larry. So I forgot, I don't have the name of the channel, I just know the names of the butterflies, but, because some people did not name it after their channel. Some people just named it after somebody that passed away or some relative. That's kind of how they picked it. I have milkweed in my butterfly garden. It had eggs on it early in the season, but I have so many birds. They probably did, Dave, but it's okay. I wouldn't worry about it. But you should do that, Dave. You did one for the swallowtail. You should try to save a few, and you don't have to do it all the time. I realize it's a lot of work and you need a lot of milkweed. But you and your grandson should do it together, because I know you'll take care of it. I've seen you do the stuff on it, but you do have to commit to at least a good couple months to it. You do, from start to finish, adds up to pretty well a couple months that you're doing this, or longer, depending on how many you have. Hey, David. Hi, David. 2010. How's it going? Oh, you got Amber? Oh, Amber was David Carlisle's. Is that what you're saying? Amber was David Carlisle's? Yeah, thanks, Susan. Thank you for remembering. And then there's this Helen and Larry. There we go. That one's flopping really good. I'm doing a great thing. I'm doing good. I got 3 butterflies born today, David. That was exciting for me. I mean, they're all exciting, every one, but 3 in one day, that's the most I had this year, so that's cool. I was like, I'm excited all the time about doing this. I have no problem. I like it. It's a little bit of work, but this was exciting. 3 butterflies born in one day is cool. 2 was cool. Having the first male butterfly this year was really cool for me. And I think what would be really awesome if I ever got the white monarch, which would be really cool, which looks like this. That's kind of like, it's not really white, but that's one of the ones that I haven't had yet. So that would be a new thing. I would let it go anyways. I'm not keeping it, but it would be cool to have that, to say that I finally got a white butterfly. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And then we got Pebbles, which I thought was the most unusual and sweet name for a butterfly. It's fascinating with the life circle of a butterfly. It is. I hope you guys don't get sick of it, but it's coming to an end, so you're only going to have to put up with me for, if all goes well, let's see, 1, 2, 4 times or less if they're born on the same day. The next 2 could be born on the same day. I don't know. And that's it. Pebbles. Yeah, they named Pebbles. I didn't write the name of the channels down. I should have, though, but unless Susan in her smart and wisdom remembers many things. So you might remember it, Susan, if you're here, but I don't know if you're here. I don't know. And then we have Wanna Wander is the next one. And she named hers, Wanna Wander's her channel, and she named it Wanda. So there's Wanda. Looks pretty good. See, they all look, they're identical. There was only one that we noticed, which was Bruce, the very first one I had. Was a huge butterfly. It's the only one. The rest are all similar in size and everything. And I had one, Bruce was the biggest, which I'm going to notate that too, because that was the biggest butterfly I've ever had, was him. And I didn't and we were looking to see if, because of the size, would make what the sex was, if it was going to be a boy. And that didn't happen, because I had a lot of boy butterflies that were about the same size as the rest of them. And then we have Amber. Amber's the one that was born yesterday. Yep. Amber was yesterday.
It's a girl.
And look at that. That Amber is definitely a girl. See, this is what they do. When they're ready, they'll start opening their wings to dry their wings even better. They do that all on their own. So it's kind of cool. I got it flopping a lot. And there's a girl. There's no 2 dots. So that's kind of a good footage. Showing you what they do. They're born, they clean themselves off, they relax with their wings shut, and then after they'll start going like that and expanding and drying their wings like that. I saw Hurt 5 times live. They wrote a song, Dog and Butterfly. Oh yeah? Wow. And then this, they're not ready, but that is today's butterflies. Passion, Show, and Peter. There they are. So yeah, I think it's so cool. I'm going to try to do that, like see if the next 2 are born. I'm going to leave them be if they're born the same day, and I'll take a video of them together for the last 2. And then I have like a little baby, like I said, and a really baby, tiny, and then I got another one. So 4 more. And of course I still have Marigold is hanging in there and doing pretty good. So, I'm going to read the numbers here. So 20... 21 I have. Peter's 19, and I got 20, 21. Those are ready to go. And then I can add 2 more after that, and I need to make Amber's the last, not Amber, but Marigold is my last butterfly because she's not going anywhere, but she's become part of the family. It's cute. Actually, even my mom babysits her. We kind of let her out and then go, where's Marigold? And we checked if she's on the screen flying around, and so far so good. I gotta feed her. I feed her around a little later, around 11 o'clock. She wakes up and I get her fed. Susan, it's a good song. I haven't seen monarchs for a long time, except I think I seen them in the woods once, which I thought was an odd place for butterfly. It's probably a safe place. And the woods is a safe place because they don't have pesticides and they don't have all these things. So it's not really an odd place to see stuff in the woods. It's actually probably safer for them in some ways than out in the open. And and you need milkweed. So if you don't have any milkweed, then there's a chance you're not going to see monarchs. You need to have milkweed so they'll hang out, or even a butterfly bush. Somebody was telling me last night. I don't know who it was. If it was ULNW about butterfly bushes. They're getting invasive, and so people want to get rid of the butterfly bushes, which is crazy as far as I'm concerned, because you can just prune it down and that's it. Dwayne, that's going to depend. What they're learning is, and I don't know, I haven't decided whether I want to be part of that program. Yeah, I emailed you pics. Some part of that, the distance depends. Some of them hang around here. They don't even leave for Mexico. So that's a big, I don't know, give you an answer on that, because some can go fly for probably miles and miles. Some stay locally, and some take a break and then continue on, but they do fly for quite a few far distance. No, I don't think butterfly bushes are that bad. Not really. I think you can trim them down. I can see they can be invasive when I'm learning, like I told you last night, but I think you can control them. All it does is they trim down trees and bushes all the time. Just trim them down. Trim them down at least once and twice a year, like in the spring and in the fall would probably do it, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'll Google it because I really don't know that. Let's see if anybody, like, they say anything on here. Let's see. What is the distance monarch butterflies fly? Let's see what it says. All right. So let's. Are known to travel thousands of miles each year. Okay, so this is what one of the things says. Let's see. I want to read this. I also like knowing how old the facts are, because sometimes things do change. I've changed a lot since 4 years ago of what I know, and I do things a little differently than what I started out with. So. All right, let's see. Like so many others, I have always found that monarch butterflies, that's not what it is, more powerful by amazing continual journey at the species. I'm trying to still find it. It gives me a whole story, but it's not really telling me distances, but I know some of them will travel thousands of miles. Well, this is kind of interesting. Like many butterflies, the wings of the monarch butterfly are spotted. These markings are also called eye spots. False eye spots are false eyes. These are thought to either imitate predators or lessen an attack. Since the eye spots of the monarch butterfly are found towards the wing tips, it is likely that they could help to deflect attack less vital parts of the butterfly. Eye spots. That's interesting. All right, here. All right, so what else do I got? Some fun facts about the monarch butterfly. Monarch butterfly are called milkweed, common tiger, no, what? Monarchs are called milkweed, common tiger, wanderer, and black vein brown. Their average wingspan is 3.5 to 4 inches. They range from Canada to Mexico depending on the time of the year. The genus of monarch butterflies was first recognized in 1780. The scientific name of monarch butterflies is, I'm not going to pronounce it, Danaus plexippus. Danaus plexippus, Danaus plexippus. Growing native plant gardens at home is one way to help support the population of the monarch butterfly. So, native, that's why I bought swamp weed, because it's native to Canada, it's native to my area, and that's going to help protect it too. It'll have somewhere where to feed and lay the eggs and feed on. Hello, Roni B. Hello. Butterfly bush is a quarantined species. Huh. The other butterflies are really like my zinnia. Yeah. Do you want me to send you a video of the butterflies on my zinnia? Well, why, do you have one now? I don't care if you do that. It's I'm not going to be here too long, Dave. But and I think I can pick it up. I'm not going to promise you, because remember, I did videos. I know how to do my own videos. As far as a video you send me, I don't know if I can pull up a video. I have issues doing that. So I don't know. But the zinnias I have zinnias all over. Zinnias attract butterflies. That's why I started growing them there 3 years ago. The zinnias definitely attract butterflies. I have them in my garden. And they're actually doing good. I grew them, started them late, and now they're flowers and everything, and they're doing awesome. So Ronnie B is too new to the channel. Hello, Ronnie B, and welcome. All right, Ronnie. If I have a couple more butterflies, if you're the first one, I do a live stream. If you want a butterfly named after you or somebody else, then you just be the first one to do when I come live streaming. First one in the channel. First one in the channel, the butterfly gets released under your name or whatever name you want to release it under. And yes, they are beautiful creatures. So I don't know, Dave, maybe you better not send it, because maybe another day, because I've already been on for almost an hour, and I'm not planning on staying much longer than an hour and start my day, because I got all kinds of stuff like normal to get done. And you don't know when I'm going to be on. Hopefully pretty soon. We'll see. They were all the last set of 6 were day by day they went up and crystallized. So it could be tomorrow, could be the next day, could be tonight. I don't know. I have never. That's the funny thing. The odd part was I have never had a butterfly yet born not in the middle of the night. They are all born, and when the time I wake up, they're here, or during the morning when I get it. I have never seen a butterfly where I came on the afternoon and did a live stream to say, okay, we just got one born. Never. It's not happened yet. I have no idea if they have an instinct to be born way early in the morning, but I have not had one yet where it was way late at night and there was a butterfly, or even in the afternoon. I haven't had one yet. So there we go. We got Passion, Show, and Peter. And of course, I'll be bringing this up every time I get a new live stream. I'll show you all the butterflies, and I think they're pretty cool. What else do I have? I was going to see if there's any facts here I could show you. What else I got? But there you go. There's my releasing of a butterfly.
There it is.
They were probably born when we were talking last night. I don't know. I don't check. If
it was a male. It's not.
I do a live stream, and I would not film at 2 in the morning. I'll be honest with you. They could have, but I didn't pay attention. But normally, no, actually, that's not true. My husband told me they were born all this morning because he was up at 6. So he said they were born this morning, and every half hour a new one was born. So he told me that. So sometime after 6 in the morning, the first one came out, and then about half an hour after that, each half hour, the next 2 came out. So they weren't born at night at all.
Well, that's the male.
He told me he saw them being born in the morning. So.
No, it's him. It's right here.
And I have seen some where they're normally born in the morning when I wake up. They're either already there,
bye, baby,
which means they were born early in the morning, or I'll find it when I get up at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Then they're being born that time. I really, honestly, have not seen one I didn't go check at 2 in the morning, but he told me this morning he saw them. They were all born when he got up at 6.
I thought that was the male. It's not.
Between 6 and 7, the first one was born, and then after that, the next two. So I don't know. I'll keep an eye on the next two to see if when they're actually born. I'll try, but I don't. If I'm up that late, and I'll look to see if they're born, then I'll do a late night one and put it out late night. We'll see. But I really, as of yet, I have not seen any of them where they were born, like, that late at night. I haven't.
They always a little bit scared. No, it's him. It's right here.
So that's interesting to see. I'm going to note that too. That's another notation to see if when they're actually born.
Baby.
Does it stick to the kind of early morning to morning? And there's none ever born in the middle of the night? I don't know.
I thought that was
there is night predators, so I don't know if that's an instinct to do that or not. If they know when to come out, when they see the first sign of daylight, and that's when they hatch. If that's a connection to that, I don't know. That's a releasing of one. Then I have, where did the other one? The other two didn't want to go, so I brought them back in. I do have a couple releasing videos. So, where we go? Then we got the common milkweed. Yeah, this is, like I said, I'm thankful that I had this many this year, and I'm thankful that I learnt a lot about them this year. A lot. It's been very helpful. So I can make their life a little even easier. I don't even keep them as long anymore. Like I kept them, I used to keep them a day or so, and I don't do that anymore. I just, if they're ready to go and I see their wings are in good shape, I let them go and they fly, and there they go. So they don't even hang around. By the afternoon, all these three will be gone. As long as they're in good shape, I won't keep them any longer than I have to. If it's a rainy day, I won't release them. I won't release them at night because they don't have a chance. I won't release them with weather that's raining because that's not good either. I only release them on the morning or the afternoon where it's sunny and they have a chance to fly and it's good weather. So thank goodness that every one of them been born where the weather was pretty good. There was no raining at all. It was all good days. Every butterfly I released on a good day when they were born. And the first one, Bruce, I actually kept him. He's the longest I kept. He kept him, the first one I kept, Bruce, overnight. Actually, did I have him? I think I had him for a couple nights. I kept him in a couple nights. And then afterwards, I went, okay, I can't keep him any longer. That's way too long. 2 days. Well, you are absolutely right. Now, there's different choices, and I was watching because it still didn't prolong the life of milkweed, but I actually take the leaves and wrap them in a wet paper towel. The lifespan of the leaf does not last more than a couple days. And then I took a plant, and when I have more than one butterfly, I take a whole stem of it, and I wrap that in a wet paper towel, and I keep it damp throughout the whole time, and exchange it when it looks bad. So if I get a couple days out of it, 2-3 days, that's probably the most I ever keep a piece is about 3 days. I don't keep it longer than that. And I exchange them. When I see they're starting to dry out, then today I'm going to exchange the ones I don't like the look of them. You can tell they start turning yellow. And that means they're drying up. There's going to be no milkweed for the caterpillar, so that's no good. So today I'm going to go get a new piece. A big piece because one's getting pretty big. I'm going to put the new piece and I'm going to put the caterpillar outside now because it's big enough, and I'm going to just let it get adapted to the weather outside, the weather conditions in the garage and that, and let it eat. And then the tiny one, I'm going to put a new piece of milkweed today because I don't like the look of it. So like I said, I think the most wrapped up in a paper towel, and other people have done this. They've actually taken a piece of it, put it in water. As long as it's a contained water where the caterpillar can't fall into the water and drown, you can actually put it into, like say a pop bottle. You put it into a pop bottle with water, the whole stem, and then seal the top so that if a caterpillar fell, they wouldn't drown. And then you let them crawl up the whole leaf, and then they let them have at it when they're big enough. Don't do it when they're little. But when they're big enough, you just release them on the leaves, and they can enjoy their snacks. And then if the leaf goes bad or it's gone, then just replace it with another piece and just continue doing that in water. But I did put it in a vase, and to me the leaf only looked good after so many days too. It lasted the longest putting it in water, but it's not really, really long. You're not going to get like a lifetime of leaving it in water. You won't. It will never last the way the leaves look outside constantly. Never. That's where I'm looking for the eggs too. But that's all getting pulled. Next year, you won't see them there. I don't want them in there. I'm going to plant some food stuff in here. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to have 3 more axes. So I have like a potato one, a tomato one. This is going to be, I don't know which one I want. I want one to be a melon. I'm going to make one into a melon raised bed. I think one in peppers, and I don't know what the third one's going to be, but I will have 5 different beds. And this way, when I grow things, I can tell you what I used in it, and I can amend the soil so it'll grow for what I want to grow in them. I've heard of root fixers. Are you putting cuttings in water? You can do that, but Dwayne, I'm just telling you, it doesn't last for a long time. The milkweed will not last for a long time in water, but it'll last longer. This is what I do. If I'm putting them in a container, which you should separate the sizes, which I've said that all along, right here. I separate the sizes, and I put a paper towel now. I started that this year from somebody showing me. I think it's better. You have a paper towel there because it absorbs the moisture, and it's also cushion. If anything fell off, they're not going to hurt themselves or anything, the little ones. So you put them in there, and then you keep an eye on them once they hatch. Then you switch, and then if you notice, I think some of these should have paper towels. Well, this one doesn't, but I started putting a wet paper towel at the bottom of a leaf, and it lasts longer, but you do have to change them all the time. You got to change them. The leaves go bad. See, that's a nice color. They're all nice and green. But the other ones, where they start turning yellow and all that, then they get out, or they look like they're going to go moldy or something. You get that out of there, because that's not, right here, that piece I switched after. Yeah, that's called common milkweed. The ones we had were all wild. This is right here, common milkweed. That's a wild milkweed. I just transferred it myself, LNW. If you want to bring milkweed to your area or to your house or to your yard or whatever, you can transfer it. You can bring it. It's a little bit of work, but it's not that hard of work. The whole thing is you have to keep the root wet constantly when you're transferring it, and you have to move a smaller plant. And I'm thinking of doing a video. Okay, I'll try, Dave, but I'm not going to tell you that I can get it for sure. I'll look to see what you got, because I want to get off shortly, and I might have to do it another day. But I'll attempt to. Let me see what you sent me. All right. I will see if I can get it. If I can get it, you'll have it. This is a raw unedited video. As long as you don't have any advertisement. Oh, wait a minute. It doesn't show anything. It just shows your message. There's no attachment of the video. It says this is just a raw unedited video, and there's no video here. There's no attachment on this email. So I'm not sure. Yeah, there should be attachment, and there's nothing here on that video, by the way. Nothing. I don't see. All it is a message that says this is just a raw unedited video, and there's no video with it. I'll open it up and see. But nope, nothing here. There's no attachment or anything. I saw a bumblebee teasing a spider once. The spider wanted to catch the bumblebee but couldn't do it. Oh, well, that would have been a challenge there, Dwayne. That would have been something interesting. I am going to switch it to my my main thumbnail right here. There. I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to run and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. We have 4 people here. Thank you for the 6 thumbs up. I appreciate that always. You know what I love doing? I go, okay, who's out there? We have Dwayne and Dave, and we have LNW, who is still in the channel listening to me. Anybody out there? All right, thank you. Somebody jumped in and gave me another like. I appreciate that. That kind of helps my channel. The likes are kind of important. The more you get, the better it is. So I wonder what you guys are doing today. You doing anything exciting? Anybody doing anything exciting? Oh, I'm still here. Okay, so Ronnie B is here. Yeah, I think what happens is the numbers kind of... Oh, thanks. Somebody else gave me a like. Thank you. Got 8 likes. I appreciate that. And if you don't type, I think that's what happens. The numbers go like... I only feel like 4 people are here. If you don't type in once in a while or just put a I'm here or whatever. So it kind of... It's good. It registers better on YouTube for me. All right. Let's see. All right. Oh, cool. Hi, Miss Southern Belle. I am working on... Were you here for... Are you in the background? Is that what you're saying to me? Or you just came in? You said, I am working on organic tie-dye shirts. You're the tie-dye queen for sure. I will give you 100%. I was thinking of tie-dyeing, but I wouldn't want to take that job away from you. You are the tie-dye queen. And I will let you be the tie-dye queen. But I do like them, and I know you gave me one, and I do wear it. I save it for occasions, believe it or not. And I like it, Miss Southern Belle. I almost like it so much, like I said, I almost thought of doing some for myself. We just came in? Well, I had 3 butterflies born today, Miss Southern Belle. I did it a long time ago. You tried it? I did tie-dyeing. I did a long time ago. I used to do it every time I went camping with the grandkids. That was our tradition. I would do a big pot of boiling water. I would get the kids to put elastics around it, and then I would do it over the fire outside. I have tried it. I haven't done it for a long time, but every time I went camping with my grandkids, it was a tradition. I would get a box of dye, a different color for each time we went camping, and we do it like once a year. I would throw the box colors in the hot water, and we might make it blue one year, then the next make green. I bet you the organic ones are interesting. I bet. It looks like it'd be fun. I think John Sebastian, the folk musician, started the tie-dye t-shirt thing. I've heard that. Oh, yeah? John Sebastian, you think, started doing tie-dye? Oh. That's interesting. All right, there's my baby. So I have 3 babies born today, which is very exciting. I'm coming down to the wire of the butterflies, but very, very exciting. Oh, I need a nice drinky poo. Oh, that'll be good. That'll smell nice. That'll smell actually really good. It'll be like people want to eat their shirt. That's what it tells me. People want to eat their shirt. Was at Woodstock in 1969. Tie-dye came out around in the 60s, yeah. Yeah, it certainly did, eh? Tie-dye came out in the 60s. So only a few more babies, only a few more to go. Oh, I can't believe this has been fun. It's been a nice live stream. I have to thank everybody. I'm just hanging in there for a little bit longer. And, if I'm not sleeping, I'm doing the late night show. So anybody want to join me at night when I come on? If you can't sleep, Oh, did they? The Cherokee Indians made organic dye? Oh, nice. So I might come back tonight if I can't sleep, and I'm definitely coming on for when I get the next butterfly born. Well, yeah, turmeric makes sense. You can dye all that stuff you're talking about. You could actually use as a natural dye to dye eggs for sure. Yeah, turmeric would make a nice Easter egg. Onions, all that other stuff would make cool dyes for even Easter eggs too. If you don't dye T-shirts, you can dye Easter eggs with all that. Natural dye colors, cool. Yeah, have a lot of fun with that. If that's your crafting thing, you can have a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Ukrainians made dye for clothing using plants. Yeah, it makes sense. Actually, you could have the color green from using plants too. Oh yeah, I use blueberries and raspberry teas, really strong colors. Cool. Yeah, I bet. Your shirts are very nice, Miss Southermel. I really did enjoy it. I still have it sitting in the thing, and I still enjoy it, and I save it for when I want a clean shirt because of all the gardening. I'm always in a lot of bummy shirts because I don't want to mess up my nice shirts. That's how I put it. Okay, I just packed up and checked out of the room, so I am about to head out the road to go home. Hi to everyone. Have a great day. You too, Lise. Be careful. God bless. Be protected and be safe coming home. Have a good journey there. Have a good journey, Passions for Journey. And be safe. Yeah, those are two. Also vegetables, spinach, carrots, red cabbage. Yeah. I know onions. Actually, I can tell you that I have dyed paper and different things with the cooking onions. And that made one of the better dyes was the skins from a cooking onion. That yellow color is really awesome on paper. I don't have enough of it to dye. But one time when I get enough skins, I'm going to dye some more paper and show the difference because it's amazing, the yellowy tones. You could use food coloring too, couldn't you? They have natural, like they said, you could try spinach. Spinach, I think, leaves a nice color green, but you could actually do food coloring too. Food coloring should work on it, I would think. You should give it a shot. Green food coloring. I would think that dyes paper and everything else. I don't know why it wouldn't dye material. Food coloring. It should. Should actually dye. You can, and if you don't have green, mix the two colors to form green, which is what, blue and yellow? Blue and yellow colors form green, and so maybe there you could get green that way. Would be kind of cool. I think different ways to find the green color if you need it. How did the police know that a man was caught stealing beets from a garden? He was caught red-handed. Actually, Dwayne, I tried using beets. Beets is not the greatest dye. I was very disappointed that I had tried beets and made a mess of my hands, and when it went to dyeing things, it wasn't really that great of a dye. I thought it would be better than it was. I thought beets would be a better dye for me. But the beat goes on. The beats go on, something like that. On and on and on. And that beat goes on, and that beat goes on. I haven't sung for a long time. I'm going to have to come and do a singing thing. I have not sang. Oh yeah, I have not made that. I know beets were borscht soup. I've never made that, Dwayne. I think that's kind of would be cool. Yeah, Sonny and Cher. And that beat goes on, and that beat goes on. I don't know, I'm off anyways, but that would be cool. Definitely would be cool. Do. I can't believe. So, Need me coffee. I'm a coffee. I should ask Miss Southern Belle. You still got a lot of those ketchup potato chips. I can't believe she got sent to her ketchup potato chips, which she likes, and I've sent her some ketchup potato chips, but she likes ketchup taste, and apparently they have ketchup Doritos here, which I've never saw, which they must exist because she got them sent to her. And I had little bag. I wish I wasn't going to send you these little bags, but I had a bunch of little bags because I don't really like ketchup chips. And there was a bunch of little bags. I bought this variety pack of chips, and I ended up with a bunch of bags that were ketchup, and I didn't know who to give them to. And I think my husband ended up throwing them in the garbage. I wanted to give them away to somebody, but I think he got a hold of them and threw them in the garbage because we don't like the ketchup chips. So it's too bad. It was like the little bags that the for snacks for kids, little teeny bags. Not a good, nice big bag. I can't make borscht. My Polish Ukraine grandmother didn't teach me how to make it. She taught me how to make pierogies when I was a child. Yeah, well, I don't know if I like beets. It'd be only me and my mom that would eat that kind of soup. My husband doesn't like beets. But it'd be interesting to try it maybe once. Just so messy, though. I've actually canned a lot of beets in my time, and a lot of people liked them. I gave a lot of them away. Oh, you like ketchup chips? I had canned a lot of pickled beets when I was working, and I would give some of them away to people that really liked them. So I would give them a jar because they told me that it was one of the better beets they had. They really liked it. So then I'd give them another jar, and then I went, okay, there's enough time. Now you told me you like it. That's enough now. I don't have any more. I'm running out of beets. Can't give them away anymore. But I have given them away when I did them. I haven't done them for several years, though. Because I had made one too. Ooh, what am I doing here? You guys are still here? Okay, everything's good. In the hood. There we go. Now I can say goodbye before everybody leaves me anyways. Because it's getting quiet in here. So thank you for the likes. Thank you. 3 people are still here. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to adios, muchachos, and go get some stuff done. And you will definitely see me either if I can't sleep on a live stream, or I'm going to come back with the next butterfly that's born. So thanks, guys. Thank you, Dwayne. And let me do the list of butterflies I've done so far and released so far. We have Bruce, Naya, Peyton, Josh, Gary, Christine, Larry, Nick, Christopher, Dan, Kathleen, Helen, Larry, Pebbles, Wanda, Amber, and we have now Passion, Show, and Peter. So cheers, everyone, and thank you for coming. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later, alligators.